So what are we going to get into today? Well, today it's a little bit special because I got a hold of something that a lot of people ain't going to be able to get a hold of. And if you do, you know you're special. What we're going to do today is we're going to make PawPaw Moonshine. But first, welcome to Steelworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel about home distillation and brewing and moonshine. All right. Okay. First things first, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. It really does help the channel out. Okay. But first, what is a pawpaw? A pawpaw is native to North America. It's part of the banana family, right? And some say it's really hard to grow. It's a tree and it produces a fruit about 3 to 6 inches, and it's a greenish blackish fruit. And when it is ripe, you'll know it because it'll fall off the tree. I was talking to my sister-in-law, which Diane, she gave me this pawpaw because I think it's her mother has pawpaw trees. And so when the fruit falls off the tree, you got to hurry up and get it. And the way they pick it, let me back up a little bit. If they think it's getting close, they shake the branch. If it falls off, it's ready. If it don't, it's not ready. If I got that right. So anyway, once it falls to the ground, you got a short time to take it and prepare it. And what people will do is they'll take it and they'll cut it open. It has a brownish seed in there, which I read it can be toxic if you eat the seed. So they get rid of the seed, and then they just more or less scrape out the flesh, and then they'll freeze it. All right, and the flesh is kind of a bright yellow. This has been froze, almost still a little bit froze, but that's okay, won't hurt it. It's bright yellow, and it has, some say the flavor is sunny, electric, and tropical. The taste is a cross between bananas, mangoes, and citrus. I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm making a double batch, one for me, one for Diane, and thank you again. And hopefully this moonshine will be pretty fantastic. So let me get set up and I'll be right back. So as I said before, Diane gave me the pawpaw and challenged me to make moonshine, and I accept the challenge. And like I said before, I'm gonna make 2 batches, one for me, one for her. And it is a relatively very easy recipe to make. So let's get into it. All right, so what's the ingredients? Well, I wrote it down so I won't mess it up. I'm gonna use per batch, this is per batch, I'm gonna use 5 cups of pawpaw and 1/2 to 2, back up, 1/2 to 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 3 cups of 100 proof shine. I already pre-measured that out. Okay, so it's very easy to do. Let me get the sugar out of the way. We are going to put 5 cups of pawpaw in each jar here. All right, so it's almost unfroze. Scissors, where they go? Oh, here they are. So we'll see if we can do this without making a mess. And basically what you want to do, they say you eat this fruit out in the field or you have to freeze it because it will not stay very long time. I mean, it's like a puree already. Oh, it smells good. I better use a funnel. Well, I'm getting ready to make a mess. You ever know me to make a mess? It's still a little bit froze, but I guarantee you, I'll tell you what, that's about, I'm going to use 4 cups of the pawpaw. I think that's going to be enough. All right, let me get this pawpaw in. Okay, that was a little challenging. I got about 4 cups of pawpaw in each one of these jars. All right, so what I need next, and I tasted the pawpaw. It tastes fantastic. To me, it is a lot like a mango, which that's okay. I like mango. So I'm only going to use a half a cup of sugar. Half a cup of sugar. A half a cup of sugar in each one. All right, now I got 3 cups of 100 proof shine. We're going to add that into each one. I'm hoping I got enough to fit. Then I'm gonna just, my recipe called for 1 cup of water, but I don't think I'm gonna have room for that. I'll just top it off with a little bit of water. Right to there. Plus I'm gonna get water out of the fruit. Put the lids on it. And what I'll do is I'll come by every day, slippery. Every day or so, you just give it a shake. And that is PawPaw Moonshine. This is gonna be fantastic. All right, so what's next? Let's leave it in the jar. I'm gonna put it in a dark, cool spot. Not cold, but just cool. For a week. And then what we'll do is we'll strain out the pulp. And we'll have our moonshine. All right, so I will see you. I think that looks fantastic. I will see you in a week. Okay, it's been a little over a week, and this is our pawpaw. Oh, it looks so good. I think all the flavors is infusing, and like I said before, this is a double batch. So let's strain out the pawpaw. And what I got here is I got a fine mesh screen and some cheesecloth. And that should do the job, I believe. I ain't sure. I think I'm gonna do it this way. So I can strain a little bit better. All right, let's get rid of the pulp. Oh, the smell is there. It smells fantastic. Woo! And it's straining out. It might take a little while. But that's why I got the cheesecloth, so you can kind of strain or squeeze it out. I've never had PawPaw before. I did do some looking around, and it is available, and there's some orchards around that you can get it, but it's not very ready. I mean, I don't know if you can go to a farmer's market or something like that to get it. I just don't know. All right, we're getting there. I just have to let that strain out, and then try to get as much of the liquid as we can without the pulp, and then we can put it over in a bottle. Almost got that all in there. All right, so I'm gonna just let that sit and drain for a little. Okay, so it's almost drained. What I'm gonna do this is the fantastic thing about cheesecloth. I just don't want to squish any of the pulp out. I just want this nice juice. All right, there. Okay, so there's, put this in a bottle. Might even have a little left over. And I'll put a lid on that, so there's bottle one. Okay, so let's strain out the next one. Beautiful color. Looks like a lot of pineapple color, don't it? Let's fill this up. Holy mackerel. Try this again. All right, I think I got enough for one more bottle. All right. I got a whole bunch of lids over on the floor. I don't know why that box fell off the shelf, but it made a heck of a noise. Now I gotta pick all that up. Okay. Now it's time to try PawPaw. I mean, the smell of it is fantastic. Ooh, that is unique. Oh, I like that. It's got just a little of a burn. It really tastes like just like they say, mango and banana. Mango in the front, banana at the end. Oh, that's enjoyable. I bet ice cold on ice, that's going to be out of this world. I do like. It won't last long. All right. Well, that is our PawPaw Moonshine. All right. I guess the last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Still Works in Brewing. All right, Diane, one's headed your way.